Skis.
Corn huskers. I'm not even going to get into what it could be or what it means.
All right, boys, we're going. Welcome to the show, Mitch, Ian. Thanks for coming. Appreciate
thanks for having
it.
us.
Is it exam season right now for you guys, or whatever?
No, we still got 30 school days left or something.
I was gonna say this time of year in high school is always I hated it. Exams and writing English. You have to write that long essay at the very end.
Your hand starts cramping.
Oh my god! In the gym.
Painful.
Maybe they don't know about what they have to do yet.
No, you guys definitely know what you have to do.
I had English last semester, so.
Do you have to write the exams in the gym in high school?
Some are.
Some of them, yeah.
See, that's the intimidating factor, is writing the shit in the
That's
gym.
where I feel at home, man. That's where I want to write the exam. Is the gym.
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah,
but with all the other kids and all the desks lined up. Anyways, that's not what we're talking about. Anyways, you guys are living on a high right now. I hope still.
Oh, yeah.
Are you guys still pumped?
Yeah.
How's life?
It's great.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
School's kind of shitty, though, because we're
Really?
just behind on school.
Bring it a bit closer to you.
Missing so much.
That's good there.
Yeah.
But when you guys walk in the hallways, everyone just must be talking to you about the experience.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There's definitely a lot of chatter when we got back. That's
Teachers and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of
Teachers
people
excited.
are following.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably following the high button stuff.
Keep
Oh,
reading
yeah.
over there, buddy.
They probably were. We had good coverage.
That's what we were there for.
Yeah. So we were talking to Liam about the whole experience and stuff, and we were talking to him, or I was talking to him about, sorry, dudes, about essentially like, well, when we first came down and started talking to you guys back in Charlottetown Atlantics, we noticed in the tunnel, you guys were just such a close group, and not that, you know, there's hockey teams out there that are close, but when we were up close and personal with you guys right down there, it just seemed like a group I've never been around. Was it like that the whole time, or did it take time to develop that, I guess, closeliness, if that's a word, on the team?
I feel
Basically, just like we weren't a distraction, is how it was, right? And we could feel that from you guys because, well, we have the footage to prove it. So.
No, I feel like it definitely took some time because we were definitely closer at the end of the year than we were at the start of the year.
Well, it was just like a lot of new guys, new faces, like people that you don't really know that well. So
how many first years were there? Like 7?
6 or 7, yeah. Something like that.
But that must be a role for you guys to take them under their wing. Because if you think about it, new guys coming on the team, obviously they're going to be a little bit intimidated. But when you have guys like you that are vets, this is your first year on the team, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're still an older guy.
Yeah.
So you must have taken some of these young guys under your wing. So you guys have to take credit for that.
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit of credit.
Well, it is. You have to.
Yeah, well, it's hard for them to sit here and say, yeah. But
like
that's what it's all about.
Yeah, like playing, and like he played Major Midget his first year. And
Did you?
Yeah,
Major Midget?
I played for Cole Harbour.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought you played high school.
Oh, yeah. Well, I played Cole Harbour, and then I got cut, and then I went to high school.
Like cut at the end of the year or cut halfway through?
Started tryouts.
Like the next
Started
year?
second year,
Yeah, started second year.
Did you panic when you got cut? Like, where
I was
to go?
just shocked. Like I just didn't see it coming. Like it was like getting down to the end of the wire, and then they were like, "Yeah, we're gonna release you," and I was like, "Oh." And then I texted Tim, or no, sorry, I went and played high school, and then Tim talked to me the following year, and he said that he'd love to have me. So
how pumped were you when you beat them in the finals?
Oh, it was awesome. that was the best feeling ever.
Dude, it was awesome for us. Like, so think about for that, because we didn't know the backstory up until right now, right?
Yeah.
So it's like everybody's got that. I think the Brown guy on your team.
Yeah. The Brown
Cameron
got cut
Brown.
too.
Oh yeah, we were talking to his mom after. Yeah, he was telling us the story.
So that's
he got cut his third year.
No.
So he
played 2 years there. And I think there was one. From everyone from our rookie year, there's only one guy left. That was Phil Comeau.
Really?
Yeah, he was the only guy left from like our rookie team.
Major Midget, there's so much. I'm not going to say politics, but I'm going to say politics. I remember it's crazy. It's unbelievable. I'm not trying to shit on, the Nova Scotia Major Midget Hockey League, but I remember going through that process of when I was your guys' age, not knowing where I was going to play, trying to play with my friends. My parents didn't know anything about where I was going to play up until like you said, 2 minutes before the league started, camp started.
Yeah.
Jesus, man.
Well, that's what happened to me my rookie year. I signed the day before the season started with Cole Harbour. Like I got cut from Dartmouth, and then they called, and like Cole Harbour called, and because I was on my way to South Shore. Yeah. And then Cole Harbour called and said like we didn't release you yet, so we want you to come.
So what'd you do? Pull a Yui?
Well, like I wasn't like literally on my way, but like like the day after, like the day of, I was gonna leave, and then they called and said like you can't go. So like that like after school we went down to the rink, and then they signed me that night. So
what was your thought process when he came on the team? When you found out that he was going to be on the team?
Oh well,
because you guys went to school together.
Yeah, Tim texted me. I think it was spring camp, maybe. Was it spring camp?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, and he said Mitchell Comeau was definitely one of the players that we needed for like last year when we lost to Dartmouth in the finals.
Oh, he said that.
He said that's definitely someone that we need. Do you like have his contact information?
No. It's funny how it's a text now. Before, when we played, you had to run into the guy at the rink.
Yeah.
Or they had to email your dad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's just like,
it's true.
On the team.
That's funny though.
Oh yeah.
How that works out. We had, I remember Rigas, you probably don't know who Chris Rigas is, but I remember he played for the McCains, and he should have been on the Max. He was a Max player. He played exactly like us. Well, Halifax.
Yeah. But he played for the McCains, yeah, whatever.
Well, it's just kind of the same situation here. He played for Cole Harbour, and then he's over there.
Yeah, I guess I never thought of that. So you guys would have played against each other in your first years then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're tough. You have such a weird thing going on. You're in your third year midget, but you still have a year of high school left.
Yeah. So I have a late birthday.
So I keep thinking, I just keep thinking you're third year, and then you keep saying, oh yeah, this, and I'm like, what?
Yeah. So as a leader,
I got it now.
No, you go.
No,
as a leader of the group this year, did you know you were going to be captain from training camp?
I think it was after spring camp. Tim contacted me. So
is that the first spring camp?
Yeah. So spring camp already happened for Max next year.
Man, I can't keep up with the camps.
How many
camps? There's 2 camps.
Yeah.
Yeah, spring and summer.
Yeah. So spring camp happened before we went to Telus. So we were still playing, and people were trying out for.
Oh yeah, okay, that's what that was. Yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you found out that you were going to be the leader of the team, what's the thought process going through your mind? Are you a leader? Are you a natural leader?
I try to be.
I guess we got Mitch into that question.
He is.
That's
So what was the key this year, do you think, to leading the boys all the way to the Telus Cup?
Honestly, just let everyone do what they do.
Yeah.
Just don't get in anybody's way. Because it seemed like we had a bunch of young guys, but they like being unexperienced, but they still knew like what they were there to do. I feel like more than I did in my first year.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's a good answer. I noticed that you were always one of the guys that was out by the boards when the boys left to go out into the ice, and you were always calm. I don't know how many times I've said calm, but you just seemed like you were relaxed when the boys were going out. Was it like that throughout the whole year, just staying calm?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really get stressed. I just kind of try to enjoy myself as much as I can.
Are you a talker in the room?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No big speeches, but just.
I feel like everybody wants to talk in the room now, though.
Nah, not really.
Yeah, I know. You got the shy guys all the time that just like, they just kind of sit there and just smile and just kind of laugh. You know what I mean?
We got a few vocal guys.
Who are the vocal guys?
You.
Yeah. Logan Crothers though, he's not afraid to tell you.
Probably Oxner. I can always hear him.
Oh yeah, Oxner doesn't shut
up. From the stands, man. He's always screaming, man. He's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, Crothers took the mic from us and did the interviews up there. It's probably we didn't even have to ask him to take it. He just took it from your hand.
Yeah,
he's like, I'm doing this.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it went. Dude.
Well, when he's hurt, he feels probably left out of the team. He wanted to do something. He wanted to do a little bit of work.
Well, we have some proof that he played.
What?
Sucks.
Thought he's hurt.
I suck.
No, no.
It's a tough one to watch, no matter who you are in that scenario, man. Watch him get hit and then not play. It's like.
I didn't even see the hit. Did you guys see the hit?
I saw it like out of the corner of my eye.
I seen it full on.
What
the
happened?
guy was like, he was making a pass coming out of their zone up, right on, probably in the danger zone from the wall.
Yeah.
And he had just ran at a guy in the corner and crushed him. So I think it was the same guy. But anyways, he was chasing him, but he didn't see him behind him coming.
Yeah.
So he made the pass, and he was just kind of like on one foot, and the guy just like cut in front of him and pushed him into the boards, and he just like went in back first and just like folded.
Oh, that sounds awkward.
Yeah.
I think it was Robida.
Yeah.
Was it?
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny, those hits, I never find those hits to make someone injured, or they're never big. They're just awkward.
Oh, yeah.
They'll fall into the
Well, he
boards.
was vulnerable too,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
He was on that one leg after he made the pass, and then Buddy came from behind. He didn't see him at all, man. Not even close.
Were you guys playing through any injuries at the Telus Cup? That time of year, I feel everyone has something.
Oh, the first game I got cross-checked in the throat, so
Yeah, I got it
it's
on
hard
film.
to breathe. Yeah.
What about you?
Jose?
Not really. Like I had a shoulder
He's
injury.
a softie.
I had a shoulder injury. I had a shoulder injury that I had in playoffs. But other than that, I didn't really have any injuries.
I want you guys to talk about the competition up there. It was fun to watch, especially that first game against Ontario, which is crazy that they won the tournament. You guys beat them, which is nuts. Talk about the level of competition from everywhere else in Canada compared to Nova Scotia. Did you guys notice a difference at all?
Definitely the skill, I feel like.
Yeah, the skill, like the pace and stuff. Like they were obviously a lot faster than like Quebec was like really fast. Like that was
Quebec and Tisdale.
Quebec and Tisdale were probably like the fastest teams we ever played, other than Cole Harbour.
Do you mean like stick skill or like speed or
like
just
speed,
all in
like
one?
everything? Like did you see
Pressure,
their power
man.
play?
Power play was
it was
power play was
gross.
crazy.
One
like
thing I
their
found,
power play.
Go ahead.
Oh no, they're like their power play. I remember I took a penalty or whatever, and I just remember I was sitting in the box and they would just go like they'd go back door, like back to the D, and like they just pass it all the way around, and then our PK guys are just running around like trying to figure out like what's
Becomes a
going
circle.
on.
I was on. Let's relax here.
Well, I'm just saying I'm not calling anyone out, but like
definitely.
I'm just saying like it would like they just move the puck so fast, like it's so hard to react to it, and then like you next thing you know, the puck's in the back of your
pucks
net.
be moved that fast.
Well, I was gonna say you guys had one of the best penalty kills. Well, what was the record?
You guys didn't get scored on until like game 2, I think, of the.
Well, I
game
think
you
like,
guys
during the season we were like above 90%.
Yeah, but there was a streak you guys had going. There was like 20 power plays or penalty kills, and no one scored on you. Do you guys know what the number is?
Oh, I don't know.
I have no idea.
Fuck.
The parents were talking about it. Anyways, what was the key to the penalty kill this year?
Jeez.
Because it was fun to watch.
Yeah.
We weren't really afraid to block any
Yeah.
shots or something.
That's for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
All right,
We
dude,
blocked a
you
lot of
take the
shots.
conversation from
No,
here, dude.
that's pretty much all it is. I don't know. What I was gonna say about Quebec earlier. I'm gonna backtrack for a sec because I'll lose the thought if not. Was the Quebec teams were so systematically strong. Like everything they did was a well-oiled machine. Like all their timings, everything, their dumps, they were just dumping it to your guys' weak side, and there was already their forward there. And it's just like, how do you do that? And then Tisdale was just pressure. No matter where you guys went, they were there. Did you
Yeah.
guys find
That
that?
was the Quebec team, sorry.
No, it was
Tisdale's
Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan.
But just like anytime you guys got the puck, even if you started to get pressure, it was just like they were on you, back pressure through the middle. And it's just like you get the puck and there's a guy all of a sudden and you're just like, holy shit, how do you play against that, you know? Especially when you haven't really seen that kind of speed and that kind of system in place. You know what I mean? At that speed, I guess is what I'm trying to say. It'd be crazy.
Yeah. I think we just played the same way that we played all the playoffs. Is just
As a team.
just try not to give them speed through the neutral zone.
Mm-hmm. I notice you guys do a
Basically,
lot of
yeah.
the lock up.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? If you guys don't sustain the pressure first, you guys just kind of lock your lanes and force them to grind through it.
Oh yeah.
I was eyeing Felix Potvin when you guys played Quebec, and whenever you guys had the power play, all he was yelling was pressure. They didn't set up a square at all or a box at all. They were just pressure, pressure, and which is tough, man. If you're playing against a bunch of guys like that who are just small, quick, speedy, you can stop and start so quickly. That would be so tough to be on that power play.
It's the end of the season too, man. Would you guys find you were tired at all, or probably just adrenaline probably got you guys going? I'd say.
By the end of the season.
Yeah, just like, I mean, it's a long season. You guys had to grind out the playoffs, grind out the Atlantics.
Yeah, I feel like we went to like Ottawa, Moncton, and Ice Jam, and we didn't make it to one round robin. So I think we were all, or we didn't make it past the round robin. Sorry.
Really?
Yeah. So I think we were all just ready to get something
Hungry.
done. No, yeah.
Yeah,
Redemption.
exactly.
They're young and they got energy. They can do anything.
Africus.
Oh yeah, did you guys compete in the Root Beer Mile at Halifax West?
I didn't. I might.
I'm gonna do it this spring though.
You guys got to knock Liam off his high horse, man.
I
He's
know.
proud of that.
Oh, yeah.
He brought the Root Beer Mile cup to the podcast the other day.
Did he?
Not really, no, but you could tell he was pumped about it.
Did he?
Oh, no. my friend actually has that root beer mile cup.
I got it too. I won it.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
That's
a
why I
nice
brought it
mug.
up.
Do they bring the mascot to the Root Beer Mile? The big bear, the
Yeah.
A&W mascot?
Oh no.
No.
They bring our mascot,
What?
Weston.
Weston.
Oh, the Halifax West
Yeah.
mascot.
Yeah.
Do you guys know who dress up? Who goes in it?
It's me.
I can't
I've known
remember.
a couple people that have
I
gone.
knew a few people that have worn it.
I
but-
almost went in it once.
Did you?
Why wouldn't you?
And I
Born
put my head,
leader.
well, I put my head in the top, and you can't really see out of it, and it doesn't smell too good. So.
Well,
Oh.
no. People's just sitting there and sweat. That's their
Yeah.
Oh
problem.
yeah,
I-
definitely just
Be
sweating.
hype as hell the whole time, right? They're dying in there.
We had a couple buddies that went in it. Kevin Powers went in it once.
Did he?
Yeah.
Jesus.
And who else went in it?
Can't believe they never asked me to do it.
You'd be perfect.
Well, you're never at
I would
school,
be.
so they couldn't
I
ask
was
you.
always at school.
Yeah.
Check my track record. Not one missed class.
So are you graduating this year, Waddy?
Yeah.
How does that feel? You nervous? You ready for the real world?
Oh, I'm ready. Yeah.
Do you have your date?
Ready to get out. Yeah.
How'd you ask
I do.
her? How'd you ask her?
Well, I still gotta. We agreed to, but I still gotta do it.
You still haven't asked her?
Well, I've asked her, and she's
Hot on the
agreed. I
press.
just gotta.
Wait, what do you
something
mean?
big. Like I don't know, like a
He's
little
like,
prom
"Your
proposal
date."
thing.
I'll look up, like, get on one knee and be like, will you go to prom with me?
Yeah,
type
but
thing.
like not marriage proposal.
How, do you know how you're gonna do it, or you can't tell? You can't tell the
Can't reveal my
listeners.
secrets. No.
It's a tough one. How do you?
Usually it's just like a piece of cardboard or something. You just write on it. Or like
What?
a Bristol board, and you say like,
Hey, hold
there's like a little like I don't know, like a catchphrase or something like that, and like
Yeah,
I don't know, some people like buy like I don't know like twisted tees or whatever, and they're like, yeah, like prom will be twisted without you, like just stuff like that.
That's the corniest thing I've ever
sounds
heard.
fun.
Oh yeah. Corny.
Are you going to prom with anyone in grade 12?
I don't think so. No.
You didn't get
They're
asked.
dates.
No.
They're going with each
Yeah,
other.
I might take
probably.
Mitchell.
Well, that'd be good. That's good.
Yeah,
That's a good couple. Everybody probably already
That'd be-
knows you
Someone
guys.
told us that the other day.
I think so. Yeah, we've
Yeah,
probably
sounds
gotten
like
that a few times.
Wear your Mac suits. That'd be sick.
Our jerseys.
Tie.
We got our red jerseys. We can wear those.
Can you imagine?
That guy messaged Doodle. When did he message you? Yesterday?
No, like 3 or 4 days ago.
He messaged him. Did he offer you a price for the red jersey?
No, you'll never offer a price. He knows better than that.
Huh.
So everyone listening right now, there was a guy up in
Remember that?
Thunder Bay. He was of Asian descent. Not that matters. And he wanted to buy one of the Max jerseys. And he came up to, who did he come up to?
Came up to me.
What did he say to you?
He came up and he said, "Is there anywhere that like I can buy one of your guys' red jerseys?"
Did he give you a price?
No, he just asked me that, and I said, "I have no idea because our jerseys
That's
aren't for
never
sale.
come
Like,
up before, so
We're a midget.
You're in your
team."
full game. You're in your full gear, getting
Yeah.
ready to go out on the ice. You're
Yeah.
making sales.
Yeah, no. It was-
our jerseys aren't for sale.
When did he
says,
ask
I don't
you?
know.
He asked me right before we went on the ice. Like I was full gear, ready to go do my fist pumps.
Really?
Did you guys find the walk from your dressing room annoying to the ice? Was that
It
something
got
that
annoying.
factored into
Yeah.
your?
When you
End of
kept
your
putting on
game,
skate
pre-game?
guards, yeah, we had to put on skate guards, and it was
How
You got-
annoying was that?
Yeah.
pretty annoying.
It's pretty annoying.
Eventually, I gave up.
Yeah, I just stopped wearing them. I just left them there.
That's why we lost.
Did it matter? That's why we lost the skate guards.
I'm just trying to think as a player, like you're used to doing a certain thing. The tunnels are all pretty standard in every rink. There's a small amount of time that you're going out. You do the same things all the time, and then all of a sudden you're being pressed for your time, or you got to run to the gate. It just would mess with you as a player.
Yeah, there was a couple times where I was filming you because you're the last guy. I think you're the last guy to
Yeah.
give everyone daps. And there's a time where you're just waiting there, like, is that everyone?
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah,
everyone?
there was a few guys back in the room.
You don't know, and you won't know for a couple minutes either.
Exactly, because I waited there, I think, for like a few seconds or whatever, and no one came out, and I was like, all right, I'm just going out on the ice.
I think you said it actually in the video.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
did say
It's
it.
like, all right,
I
well,
think
I'm
so.
going anyways.
And there was a time where you messed up and went, and there was someone coming. I think it was like Crooksy or someone that was late, and you missed the guy.
Yeah,
It
probably.
was someone.
Yeah.
Your guys' dressing room was sick though.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was
that-
nice.
It's like,
They just finished it the week before. I think.
yeah.
Talk about it. We didn't get to go in it because
Only for
we're
a
a bunch
second.
of bums. What was it like?
Well, like you came in and there was like lockers out front because it was like the curling rink, and then like you went down like a few steps, and then like to the right we had like our stick rack, and they made like this Max sign for us too.
Yeah, I seen that.
So
Did
like
any other
yeah, it
team
was
have
pretty
that?
cool.
What do you mean a Max sign?
Like
Like,
they-
printed or like a?
Like
It was
we
like
thought it was
wood,
a
I
sticker on the
think.
wall, but it was like hard plastic. Like it was.
It was, like, screwed in or something.
They probably just
Felt
took
like
it off
metal
one of the
almost.
local stores.
Did you guys steal
No.
it? Did you guys take it back?
We were.
I
allowed
think
to.
yeah, I think we took it back. Yeah,
Sick.
yeah.
Oh yeah, did you guys get your luggage or your gear yet?
Oh yeah, we got it
Yeah.
yesterday.
How good did that feel emotionally?
Amazing.
That sucks.
Yeah.
That's just
Well,
like,
felt amazing to get my toothbrush back, but
You didn't brush your teeth for the past 5 days?
well, I had to use a backup toothbrush. It wasn't good.
You got an
Backup,
electric
eh?
toothbrush?
Yep.
Do you have an electric toothbrush?
No.
Do you have an electric toothbrush? You don't even brush your teeth.
you stay at my house like 4 times out of the week.
Yeah, but that could be your girlfriend's. That could,
Toothbrush? Her yellow one?
I'm not
I don't have an
I'm not
electric
examining
toothbrush, man.
the
That's
toothbrush.
way too. It's just way too much of an annoyance for me. I can't have my toothbrush dying and shit. Like,
Nah, it makes
You know
all the
what I mean?
difference.
Yeah.
does it?
I like it. It adds an extra. It adds extra power.
I'm happy for you.
This is the stuff that people laugh at. So you got to
Yeah.
not talk about hockey for a bit and talk about toothbrushes.
But yeah, given the like taking your gear back and like giving away the gear bag, that
What do you
Yeah,
mean?
that sucked.
like we had to give our gear bag back.
Oh, to a WestJet.
No,
No, back to the Mac.
Yes,
room.
Belly.
Had to leave it there.
They had to give their gear back to WestJet.
Well, sorry, I thought they were. I thought they were still talking about WestJet and like putting the gear on the plane.
no, I
like,
mean, you get
giving
back
it
in the
to-
dressing room. It's the end of the
No.
year. You got to give your shit back.
All right.
Yeah.
Stay with us, man.
Well, we got to keep our gloves and our helmets and stuff, but
Yeah.
like
No pants.
no like
pants,
paint
no
shells,
shells
but-
anyway.
Yeah, we had shells this year.
You guys had such sick jerseys this year and
Yeah.
gear.
Like,
Yeah.
did you guys see the difference between our jerseys and your jerseys?
Oh yeah.
Ours were like sweaters, like legit hockey
you
sweaters.
You could
guys
wear them
are
to a
jerseys.
Christmas party and you'd fit in. That's how thick it was. It was like knit.
Well, they have new red ones. Like I don't know if I should say anything about it. I'll probably just keep it a surprise,
You can't
but
spoil it.
they're
Tim's
pretty
not
nice.
listening.
Yeah, but like,
have you seen them?
He's
Yeah,
telling
I've
us
seen them.
now,
You
you dick.
saw them? I didn't see a
yeah,
picture.
I
You
saw
just
them
told
at
me
the
about them.
airport.
All right, you can spoil it then.
I don't know. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna leave it a surprise, but they're pretty nice.
They're green.
Green?
No, I'm kidding.
No.
You see, he kept you low. You had no idea.
You should run a podcast. You're good. You keep the conversation interesting.
I'm gonna try.
So, Telus Cup, who's announced today.
Oh, yeah.
Are you guys sour? Or are you guys
Is it
pumped?
today?
No.
Well,
Oh
yeah,
my
they
God.
announced it on Twitter today.
That they bid for it.
That they bid for
Oh,
it. That they bid for it.
Yeah.
How long ago did you guys know?
We knew for
Yeah, probably like halfway through the year, like towards the
Yeah.
end.
Okay.
that he was gonna put a bid in.
Are you guys a little sour that even if they do get it, you guys might not be able to attend? I guess you guys just got back
No,
from the
yeah, we
Telus
just
Cup, so
got-
you don't
yeah.
care.
Honestly though, like
Yeah,
I'd rather
going
go away.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Oh,
Go.
for the
Go on a
Telus
trip.
Cup.
Yeah, like
Bingo.
I like cuz like you're here the whole time, like the whole season. I'd rather go away, like experience a new town and stuff like that. Like
However, if it's ran the right way, you could, the atmosphere here could be sweet.
Oh yeah.
oh yeah,
Oh my God,
definitely.
yeah.
But I'm on your. I always would
Yeah.
say, let's go away.
Yeah.
I wonder how Barron feels about playing for the Mooseheads at home then.
What do you mean living at home?
Yeah. Well, it's true what you said. It would be cool to go away and experience like a different town playing hockey.
Yeah.
But at
Depends
the
what
same
kind of guy you are, man.
yeah, but at the same time, imagine sleeping in your own bed, going to your own high school, being with your own friends, and playing for the
Yeah, but
Mooseheads.
that's
But
like
at
a
the same-
whole season type thing.
And here's the
Okay,
thing: sometimes
yeah.
it just wears.
Oh,
for
you mean
man.
you mean tournament? Sorry.
You
Okay.
mean to tell me you were just through life because you get to live at home, play high school, and play hockey here? You never once wanted to like go somewheres?
Not really. I liked it here.
Okay.
I hear horror stories from billet families.
Yeah,
I just hear bad experiences.
It was
Yeah.
just a question.
I took it personal.
I'd say you did. There's too much red hair energy going on over there. I don't know what the
like
fuck's going
first
on.
season, I don't think I'd want to be away, but definitely for a tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did you find the commute going into the Civic from Brookside every day? You got a car?
No, I don't.
How'd you
I
get
go with
in?
my dad because he just works at the school. So
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Do you got a car?
No.
So how'd you guys get to practice?
My parents always gave me a car. I had a carpool full of rookies. It was
Awesome.
Matt,
I love that.
Matt,
Auction
Zeker,
Zeker's
and Ross.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Zeker's,
Elaborate on Zeker. Why is it Zeker? Because I picked that up on like the last day of the year.
I don't even know where it came from.
It was.
I think
one of
we
those
just
things
that
that
was
just came
ASL
about,
days.
eh?
That might have been Halifax Hawks days.
Yeah, probably.
That's
I don't
crazy
know.
too.
Like some of these rookies we've never played with before because 2 years older.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's the one weird thing about midgets, that extra year. Normally you get, when you're in your second year, you get that next set of rookies coming up.
Yeah.
But in midget, I went through it too, so did you.
Yeah. Talk about the time, or not the time. I want dudes to tell you guys the stories about how we used to go to midget practice back in the day for the Halifax McDonald's.
You'd
So
have
you-
to show them a picture though if we.
do you have it?
No, but it's easy enough to look up.
So,
Just keep it going for a minute.
Essentially, our midget career was very similar to yours, other than the fact that we didn't go to the Telus Cup and didn't go to Atlantics
We
and
didn't win the league.
We didn't win the league either. But other than that, everything else was the exact same. Compared to, going to like Halifax West and having, how many guys are at the West? 5 guys, you said?
Yeah.
5 years.
So we had around 5 guys also that went to the West, but none of us had a car. Some of us had a license. But for some reason, this guy over here had, we call it the space van. So essentially what it was
This
a
is pretty
van.
much exactly what it was.
Can you see it there?
Oh my gosh.
So but picture a bunch of rust and the door falling off. Picture it like that.
Was it your own?
No, man. I guess it was for the year, but like my parents just got it because we needed something to lug stuff to the cottage and back. They ended up getting another car, and it just sat there. So when I got my license, they used to let me pick the boys up and go to hockey. Well, that's
No
awesome.
They thought I was
seats in the
doing.
back.
It's like Scooby Doo in the gang.
It was,
The
man.
van that they
And
drive.
like I had to use the. I don't even know if you guys know what cassette tapes are, but that was the aux cord. It was like a cassette tape with an aux cord that plugged into your iPod, and you can imagine what the system sounded like. What there was none.
So do you want to tell the story about how you picked the boys up? And know this, that there was no seats in the back. Like, so there was just 2 fronts. Maybe there was a third.
There was two in the back, but not in the very back.
Not in the very back. And you got to imagine how many guys are going to practice.
Back
5.
in the third window there, no seats.
So
how many-
essentially, tell the boys how you used to pick us up.
I used to just, I don't even really remember. I know I used to drive with the doors open all the time with the 4-ways on, and I'd just beep the horn everywhere I went, and I had the music blasting, but it wasn't really like music. It was just like, and we would just like drive up snowbanks, but I wouldn't stop is what I wouldn't do.
No, you
So
wouldn't
anytime
stop
I
and
got
pick
to
you
the
up.
boys' house, I would just put it in neutral, and I just let the van roll, and I'd open the back door for them, and I just make them jump in.
There's
And
a
if they didn't get in, then that was it. They had to get another drive.
There was a time where we had sprints
I was
at
an asshole.
Citadel Hill. So for some reason I was downtown with Safaris, another guy on the team, and we're just sitting there on Quinpool, and he's picking us up. And he's like, all right, boys, I'm going to be out front of King of Donaire, whatever, in 5 minutes. Make sure you're there. Doesn't pull in. Just keep, like he just says, keeps it in neutral, and we got to run with the van. He's probably going 6-7 miles per hour, so we got to run, and we just got to jump in the back. And
No seats, right? There's nothing to hit.
And there was times where we had to run with our gear. Like we had our gear with us to go to the rink, and he still wouldn't stop.
So in case you missed that, I was the idiot on the team. Somehow had his license.
Do you? Yeah. Did you bring
Good
that
times.
to school? That thing?
I brought it all the time.
Do you guys have parking passes at the West? Are students allowed to park there?
You have to
They
pay.
give out student parking passes
Yeah.
like 25, I think.
$25?
No, 25 passes.
Oh, are they
And
free?
It's like, yeah.
no, you
like,
pay like
You pay money, but then you get it back at the end.
yeah.
Do the Brooksiders still have that parking spot up there where they
Top
do?
lot.
What's it called?
Top lot.
Top lot. Do they still do the burnouts and the?
Oh yeah.
It's still going on.
Oh yeah.
What do you think? That was a 1-year thing?
Well, I don't know. I'm just trying to see if
Never
tradition.
been to Brookside?
Is the smoking pit still down there? You guys probably
Yeah,
wouldn't know.
The
but
line.
They smoke by
call
like
it
yeah
line.
by the dumpsters.
Yeah, I noticed that when we
You-
did a dance competition
the
there.
dumpsters. What are the dumpsters?
They're garbage cans.
There's
big
like a
green ones.
line, and it's the
The ones by the gym or the
line.
ones by the wood shop?
It's like on the sidewalk.
It's
Like
like
if you
in
come
the
out of the
bus
school,
loop.
it's like to your left.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a
Okay.
line, and you're like not allowed to smoke on one side of it, but you can on the other side.
So not much has changed.
No.
No, guess not.
So what's it like going to high school right now in 2019? I had to think there for a sec. Compared to 2010, where I guess cell phones weren't really a thing. What's
You
what's
guys
the
allowed to have them in school?
Yeah.
You
yeah,
are?
sometimes depends on the teacher. Like if they don't want you to use it, then
So they take it from you and stuff like that?
There's
I
some
guess parents
teachers
would
do.
put up
yeah,
a
they'll tell you to
fuss.
put it away, and if you keep being on it, then they'll take it from you.
Some teachers just don't care though. Like there's kids in my class that just sit on their phone the whole class. Like
Yeah.
there's like I'm in math class. There's like these two guys. They both sit at the back of the class and they just play games the whole time.
What a
No.
life.
But it's like pre-cal math and they're getting like 90s.
Everyone
like
has a friend like that. That just
98.
doesn't study, but just smart.
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nuts.
He laughed.
What?
He knew.
I saw your eyes.
Oh, I know. That
You-
I have
You
symptoms.
You looked away.
Do you guys still have to listen to O Canada in the morning
Oh,
at
yeah.
the
Yeah.
West? You have to
That was a thing?
yeah.
when you were in school?
I had a debate with someone about this the other day, saying that it never happened.
You
No,
were on
we
the
never
debate
had
team?
to. They said that they never had to sing O Canada or listen to O Canada first thing in the morning in junior high and high school.
I remember it in junior high, but I don't remember it in high school. Maybe I never made the first class.
Yeah, that's why.
Spaceman broke down. What do you want me to do? Did you see the thing?
All right. Plans for the summer. Vacation. Working out.
Hockey next year.
9 to 5 job.
Oh yeah.
Talk about it.
9 to 5 job.
You're working it?
Yep.
Where?
I do day camps with kids at Lakeside Rec Center.
That's
Where's-
actually sick.
That's out in Timberley.
Okay, sick.
Uh,
How'd you get involved in that?
I started doing. It was like a junior leadership.
Okay.
Like you did. It was like volunteer hours. So I started doing that, and then that helped me get a job there. I think 2 summers ago.
Okay.
So you've been
Yeah.
doing that for two summers now? Jeez, what kind of stuff do you guys do? I might join the camp.
We play games and stuff. And
Oh,
go
so it's like that,
go
like
on
it's just
day
like-
trips.
Okay.
What kind of
Way cool.
games? Like
Go
Duck
to the
Duck
beach
Goose?
and stuff.
Yeah, we'll play that with preschoolers.
That was nasty at
Oh,
Duck
we
Duck
did,
Goose.
yeah. There's one game. It's
Preschoolers.
called Drip Drip Drop.
What's
Same
that?
thing, but when you do Duck Duck Goose, you're holding sponges with water over them,
Yeah.
and then when you choose them, you like dump the water on them.
Well, how do balloon fights? Are they still allowed to do that, or
Oh,
is
no.
that offending someone
no,
now?
No, can't do that.
Can't do balloon fights anymore.
No.
Yeah, you're offending someone.
Can you play Red Rover?
Oh,
Oh man, people used to get knocked out all the time.
I
playing Red
used to
Rover.
play that too
Oh,
in elementary school.
different world.
Yeah,
What's it-
elementary
what?
school. You can,
Everybody
Rover.
holds hands and you call someone over and they have to try and get through your arms.
Oh yeah. I hated that game. I could never
Now
get
that I
through.
say it out loud,
people would just.
I understand why
clothesline.
you can't do it anymore. But
Kick the can,
Yeah, we play that.
capture the flag,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
telephone.
Yep.
These still play
Dodgeball.
telephone.
Oh yeah. We played that on the
Yeah,
bus.
we played it on the
couple
bus
times this year.
too.
how funny
Ottawa.
does it
I think
get?
Ottawa, we played.
Oh,
Cape
some of the
Breton.
stuff is
Oh,
just
man.
it's
Oh yeah. some stuff
toxic.
where-
Some
I
of the
noticed
stuff.
you guys were like pretty loud on the bus. Is it always like that, or was that just kind of last of
usually
the
like
year
that.
type stuff?
No, it's usually
Singing
it's usually
99
pretty-
bottles
pretty
of beer
loud.
and all that stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we sang that once. Was it
Oh.
Atlantic's?
Yeah, Atlantic's, and it was from a restaurant to a hotel in PEI in Charlottetown, so it's not that far of a distance.
What'd you guys
but
get to?
17.
We got to like 17, and Tim
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 cut us
stopped
off.
it to talk to us. We were
Wow.
like in the hotel parking lot, and he stopped it. We were at 17.
Call him out. He just got called out. That's gutty though. You gotta let him go.
Yeah, we couldn't say anything.
Can we tell him the
but-
story about what you said to like the Newfoundland guys?
Yes, you can tell us.
Story.
Oh,
This is a funny moment.
so we were all in the lobby and we're going to the banquet or whatever, and I just woke up from a nap or whatever. I was half asleep and I was like, I saw them in the lobby and I was like they were leaving out to the
'cause
bus.
It was like the day before the finals.
Yeah. So they were
excited.
still there because of the banquet or whatever. So they were leaving to their bus, and I said, "Have a safe flight, guys," or whatever, something like that. And I was like, "Safe travels," or something like that. And they looked at me and they were like, "We're going to the same place you are." And I was like, "Oh shit!" It was just, and then the whole team just started laughing, and I just felt like an idiot. I was like, "Ah, shit!" Like,
That's so funny. Was there any communication or anything like that at the meal place where all the teams sat? Did you guys talk to any teams, or it was just like
No.
just like fuck off, don't talk to me type thing?
We were sitting with the coaches.
yeah, we sat with the coaches.
What do you like with you on your team?
Yeah,
That's when you know you're on your way out.
yeah.
Shitting with
It was
the bets.
third years, I think.
Yeah,
It was all third years.
I think so.
But you didn't like no one from Ontario, Quebec. You just nothing.
Oh, this was.
Oh, that was in Atlantic.
Oh, Atlantic. Sorry.
Yeah, there
Oh,
was no
okay.
banquet at TELUS.
Yeah,
I
we
heard,
didn't win anything there.
what's that?
Like we didn't
Yeah,
get
they
any
gave out
awards at all.
at Atlantic's. I think they gave one to every team except for us.
Really?
Yeah, and they called up all the players that won awards to do a picture on the main stage, and then everyone kind of like left, and we like got together as a team. We're like team picture on the main stage, so our whole team got up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was
for
an
you
award in the
guys.
back too.
There was a award in the back. It said top scorer. It was like behind us, and
We don't want it.
somebody decided to grab it and put it in the picture.
It was me. I saw it
Oddly
back
enough.
there and I was like, yeah, why not?
So you just grabbed it.
I just grabbed it and I was holding it out.
That's awesome.
There's
Yeah.
a team picture somewhere out there with Mitchell as our top scorer.
Top scorer.
Were you guys surprised that you guys didn't get awards even because you guys didn't get anything in the league?
Or was it expected?
Yeah, we kind
Yeah,
of
we
expected
kinda-
we weren't going to get anything.
I kind of like it's a nice mindset though.
It is.
After you guys start to buy into it, and everyone's like,
Mm.
"Well, fuck," you know, and nobody expects us or wants us to do anything, and then you're just like, "All right, let's just do it," and then shut everybody up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like the Atlantic Championship trophy was there. We said that's the only award we want.
And you guys
And then
got it.
history wrote itself.
Yeah.
History wrote itself.
How? That's not even talk about the telescope. Let's talk about Atlantics for a second. How sweet
Oh, that
was that victory?
That
How
was like
sweet
the,
was
just
that
the whole
victory?
way, like the whole,
Yeah.
every single game like leading up to it was just like getting better and better. Like the one against Moncton,
Oh, the
like
one against Moncton.
tied it up with like 10 seconds left. And then
I know.
Good video.
How pissed
Yeah.
were you guys when that guy jumped up on the glass when he scored? What was the mindset going in after he scored that goal?
oh, he's a bird. He's a bird.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that was. I mean, I get it. If he scores and his crowd's right there, like how close I was to you guys
Yeah.
when I got the video. If he scores that goal, he skates literally the
Yeah, he skated the
length
whole- like,
of
the
the
length of
ice.
the
Like
ice.
by the time I got there, the fans would usually be sitting down.
He
Like
pulled the Yakupov. Remember back in Edmonton when he scored?
Yeah.
That's what he
But
did.
I must say that was the loudest I think I've ever heard a rink. I couldn't
that
even
was
hear
the
myself.
that
most
was pretty
packed that
loud.
the rink guy said it's ever been.
Yeah, we were talking to the Zamboni driver, and he's like, "I've been here for 12 years, and this is the biggest crowd I've ever seen." How does that make you guys feel?
Oh, that was like
That was pretty cool.
yeah, that
Especially when it's
atmosphere
the
was-
home crowd versus you.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
I think there was only like a small like section of the crowd was our fans,
Yeah.
and the rest was just PEI.
They held their own though. Your guys'
Oh, yeah.
fans, I will say that for like no
Yeah.
matter how many or how low the numbers were for the fans,
No.
they made some noise. I know the horn helps.
Oh yeah. Did you hear that?
And Dave yelling helps a lot, but they like the shakers and all that. Man,
Yeah.
they held their own for sure.
Speaking of parents, we're on a good topic. I was saying this to Oxner the other day. You guys weren't there, but when we were out in Thunder Bay, the parents had a team party out. I don't know whose dad
Oh,
had it.
Gooby's
Well,
dad.
I think your dad was
Your-
there too.
yeah.
A bunch of
Yeah.
dads were there.
all stayed in.
Mothers too. Anyways, everyone was there, and the way they treated us, they welcomed us with open arms. You know, made sure we ate everything, make sure we drank everything, make sure that we were comfortable, and it was just such a welcoming stay, essentially to a bunch of strangers. You know, we don't know these
Yeah.
people, but just such nice
Just
people.
Two guys videotaping their sons. you know?
Yeah, essentially.
if you think about it.
And after the party, dudes and I went back to our Airbnb and we thought about it. We sat down. We're like, these parents are an exact replication of the players. Just nice people, come from good families, lighthearted.
Easy going.
I don't know if you guys knew that, but you guys were a tight team this year. Do you think that had something to do about, your parents? Like, you maybe talk about them a bit. And
Mac's family, right?
Mac's family,
Definitely,
Yeah.
Parents are a big factor.
I mean, they did a lot for us in a small period of time. You know what I mean? With just like accepting us and making sure we were able to do things.
So that's what I'm trying to say. Like, they welcomed us that day for that dinner, like saying, welcome, we love what you're doing. And essentially what you guys did with us, you guys welcomed us into your room. It's kind of, two guys coming in with a camera. You don't really know us. It's kind of creepy. But you're like, oh, okay, these guys, okay, you guys are cool, all right. And you guys welcomed us. And you guys might not know it, but that did a lot for us. Now we're doing business back in Halifax, and people want us to do the exact same thing that we did with you guys.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I don't know if you guys just knew, maybe just say thank you to the parents, because all the parents are definitely listening to this right now.
Huge thank you to the parents.
Yeah, shout out to the parents. They definitely held their own up in Atlantic and Telus. So.
Oh yeah, and even when we were up in Telus, they got together
at your house. I was going to say that.
Yeah.
Parents
That's crazy. Think about that, man. That's actually crazy.
My mom had all the parents over that stayed home. And she just all the parents came over and watched one of our games. So like,
no way.
Cliff
Cliff and Shiloh were there too.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You don't see that often.
No, especially not in like midget where, it's different. Well, obviously midget in the NHL is different, but in the NHL, a lot of people stay there for a long time. Midget, there's players coming and going all the time, like we talked about at the beginning of the podcast.
Yeah.
All these different routes. It's like, okay, yeah, you get close, you become friends with these people, and then all of a sudden, either they move up or they don't play anymore, and it's just like. It's just I don't know. I guess one big family is the way to do it, and it helps because then if you guys don't have to worry about that shit, you don't have to worry about like when we played midget, there was like a tussle in the stands between our own parents in the playoffs.
Let's not talk about that.
I know, but I'm just saying like that's the difference, right? Like I know I keep saying that's the difference, but I don't know. It was fun to be a part of for sure.
Yeah.
I can't imagine how it was as a player.
It's just amazing.
Yeah. Well, I don't think you guys understand it. I think you guys will understand it maybe a year, 2 years from now. Maybe you do. Maybe I'm talking out of my ass, but I remember just being on teams that were special and you don't appreciate it for a year, 2 years down the road. Because you guys are going to go into junior hockey, I hope so. And you'll definitely notice the difference between community compared to family.
Yeah. Like definitely from like my first year midget to second year and then third year. Just this year was just, you could just tell the difference.
What do you think the difference was?
I don't know. Just...
I think we're just so close. Like
I don't know.
I didn't notice any like cliques or anything, or like people that only hung out with certain people. You know what I mean?
It was just like I don't know. It's
almost hard to like describe.
Did you guys do a lot of like off ice team bonding stuff, like bowling and all that shit?
Yeah, we did bowling and Telus.
I heard about that actually.
Yeah,
on Thunder Bay.
You guys got pumped, I guess, by the coaches.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, they had a good team.
We were good on our team.
Yeah,
we had a team.
Me and Waddy were good on our team. But
Mitchell and Ross and John. Ross and John weren't.
Ross and John's the same person, isn't it?
John Ross. John's our
Ross.
our equipment manager, and then Ross.
Oh yeah. What a beauty! He let us stay in his room that night. Little legend.
Yeah. Well, no, here's the thing. We went. So it's the last night. Like the airport was right next to your hotel, and our Airbnb was like shuttle. 30 minutes away. Free shuttle. So we wanted to stay at your hotel, but we knew John had an extra bed. It was like a queen size. It was a big bed.
I was actually pretty pissed that I only found out in the last night. But
yeah. And anyways, we went out. The boys went out. We had a great time. Went to the bar, and then came back to the hotel. I'm not going to say what time, but it was pretty late. And we just kind of walk in John's room with our luggage. And dudes goes, "Hey, John, thanks for letting us stay here, man. Appreciate it." And he goes, "Well, you didn't really ask, but no problem."
Oh my god.
So we just get in the bed, sleep, wake up.
The thing is, after we left the casino or whatever, we got a cab with John back to our Airbnb. And we packed up and cleaned our Airbnb up, and then he was still in the car. And then we went back to your guys' hotel with him. So he was with us the whole journey. It was hilarious once we thought about it in the morning.
Yeah.
Because he didn't think about it.
How did you end up getting the vest?
Oh, I guess you guys left it in his room.
Yeah, but did he tell you? Did he give it to you?
He came up.
Yeah, he came up to me and Waddy.
I think he was trying to start a fight between me and Mitchell. He comes up. He goes, "Hey, either of you guys want a high button vest?" We're like both up, like obviously we want a high button.
Yeah,
vest. Like yeah. And then he goes,
I
only have one. We both just looked at each other.
Shit.
Dibs.
I looked at him. I looked at John. I was like, "John, like, there's one vest and there's two of us. Like, why'd you ask both of us?" And I don't know. It was just like
shit to stir, right?
Oh yeah.
I think he was trying to stir up the pot with us.
What a beauty.
We'll get you one. We'll figure it
Yeah.
out.
It's in the
Alright,
works right
there you
now,
go.
actually.
We got them all at home. That's the thing about those vests. We got them from. Should I say where we got them from?
No, not allowed.
We got them from a special location, and they don't make them anymore. So there's only limited of those red vests.
wow.
So this summer we gotta be on the hunt for new vest. But we got a bunch sitting at his place, but not crested. But we'll get it crested for you.
Awesome.
It'll be a good. It'll be a good look. But you
Thank
gotta
you.
wear them. So like when you go to prom, just
go to
tuck,
prom,
just
put it
chuck
on.
it on over there.
Okay.
What
I
else?
guess-
What else?
School, man.
School.
That's where everybody's at, right?
School?
First date, things like that. Just wear it on really, really
You don't
special.
have to get it all
Must say,
stained up
it
and
did
rock
get
it
a
every
little
day.
worn down though.
Well,
But
the high buttons.
in the security little conveyor belt, it got stuck. There's a little black mark on it. Yeah.
Oh, I saw
We
that.
kept bumping through like ding ding ding.
That's like your fourth
We're
road
like,
trip
oh.
through with that vest. So
Well, the high buttons. It's not easy work, man. It's tough. It's,
I sold my last vest in Boston
Really?
to a guy, $250.
Wow.
Wow.
That's
So
what
keep
liquor
this
does to you,
for-
boys. What?
Keep this for so
No.
many years. It'll be worth.
That he probably woke
thousands.
up, read the tag in the morning, and was like, you know. But it was pretty funny. He thought the vest was unreal, and he just hounded me all night. I'll give you. And then he went to the ATM, man. He gave me the receipt and everything. He counted it all like the lady at the bank. 20, 40. That's what he was doing to me. Thanks, man. But I got his hoodie out of it because I was cold. So
He comes back into the bar. He has like a Eskimo hat on. I don't know how to describe it.
yeah, it's like a big white fur hat
Big-
with the Patriots
oh,
logo
yeah.
on it.
Oh yeah. Did you guys get randomly stopped in security in Thunder Bay?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I did.
Did ya?
Okay, good. We did too. Tell your story.
Yeah, let's hear some stories.
Sorry.
So we got in there and everything was fine. Like I didn't get stopped or whatever.
Okay.
And then our flight got delayed. So then we went back out to eat. There was like a few of us. And then coming back in, like I brought my bag out with me. So like I didn't want anyone to take it.
Yeah.
So coming back in, they were like, yeah, like you got randomly selected or whatever. So like they made me go through like that scanner thing.
Did you do this thing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you do. Yeah, you go like that, and then they scan.
Just
they scan. So they scanned me, and I got out, and she was like, "Yeah, there's something on in your hood," and I was like, "What do you mean? Like I don't put anything in my hood." And then she didn't check it at all. Like she just left it, and I like went over, and he was like, do you have any laptops or computers in your bag? And I was like, yeah, I have an iPad. It's like an old iPad, like the screen shattered, like it's like 8 years old, and it has this OtterBox case on it that I haven't taken off in like 8 years.
Yeah.
And he's like, can you take the case off for me? And I was like, oh fuck, and I sat there, and our whole team was like
We were watching.
watching me over there, and I was trying to take it off, and
We missed it.
I was like trying for like at least 10 minutes, just standing there trying to take off the case, and Buddy was just standing at me like, look, and I looked at him, I was like, can you help me? Like I can't get this shit off. And he was just standing there looking at me. He's like, unfortunately, like, I can't touch it or whatever. So like he had these like pliers or whatever, and then he was like, is your coach there? Because like we may have to put it under the plane. And I was like, yeah, honestly at this point, like I don't even care. Like you can just throw it out if you want. Like I don't want it anymore. Because he like, I sat there for like 20 minutes trying to get it off, and like it wouldn't come off.
What ended up happening?
We took like these like pliers thing and just plied it off. But
Can you help me? Holy shit, you're sweating, aren't you?
I was standing there, I was all nervous, and then
Case.
he swiped it for 2 seconds. He's like, all right, you're good. I was like,
I already went through security once.
Are
Like,
you
Yeah.
fucking kidding
What?
me?
I was like, are you kidding me? Like,
just saw you and someone else was standing.
Trying to sneak a burger in or
15
something.
minutes up there trying to get this.
Trying to get a Mr.
yeah,
Big Bar.
I think it was
in your
Dan.
hood.
Dan was sitting there with me. But fuck.
Klein?
Yeah.
He's hilarious.
Did anything happen to you?
I got randomly selected, did that thing, but that's it.
So we were
Third time through, I think.
when we went through. It was just dudes and I. There was pretty much no one else in the airport,
yeah.
and we both got randomly selected back to back. So
We were the only two people going through.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, you guys both got selected. We're like, oh,
randomly
really?
selected. So dudes is in there. He went through the same thing that you had to go through, the scanner thing.
The guy asked me, though, if I wanted to be pat down. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Well, I heard that the scanner thing causes cancer, so that's why I was like, I don't want to
Everything
do
does,
it.
so.
Whatever.
All right.
Anyways.
Nonetheless, so I go. He goes in it. I get the pat down. He goes in it. So I'm watching him. He goes second, and he had to do the thing you do. You know, put your hands
Yeah.
up. And the guy, he goes, relax your hands. So he's just like, okay. And he goes, relax them more. And then he goes like this. He puts his hand down to make it look more relaxed. But what he really meant was put your hands by the side. So he said it like 4 or 5 times. And each time he said, relax your hands, he just put it like an inch lower.
Let's just say I wasn't feeling the greatest. Relax your hands. All right.
Well, we come in. We couldn't figure out the rope of how to, the security line. There's
They
like
make
a
it
rope.
like
It's
this?
like a rope. It's like a big S.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we couldn't figure that out. We couldn't find the entrance. So we come in highly suspect, just like coming in. We're not we had a couple drinks in us the
I
night
was drunk.
before. Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
That's how I forgot the vest. When we got through security, I was like, "Where's the vest?" I must have left it there.
Everybody knows. It's all good.
Anyways, it was a great trip. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah. Trip of a lifetime.
That's the thing about it, right? That's some of those guys, even the first years, like think about that. You come on the team, you're like, okay, we're probably going to be good because you guys are usually at least in the mix.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hmm.
But then all of a sudden now you score that goal against Moncton, right? Which was like probably the TSN turning point of the year. Not as a team, but just as the stretch came,
Yeah.
right? That goal pretty much was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
'Cause you guys scored with like 19 seconds left.
10.
If you don't believe after that, you know what I mean? Then I don't know what to tell you. But the first year guys, they're like, they may never get to do that again. Obviously, I don't know, not to be a dick, but you're not going to get to do it again,
Yeah,
right?
no.
Third
Man,
year
you're
guys.
such a dick.
So
No, it's a great.
we
way
might not
go
get to
out,
do it
yeah.
again, right? So it's a big thing. Nationals. It's crazy that Toronto won, though.
Yeah, we were cheering for them.
We were cheering.
Absolutely.
We scored that overtime, and our whole team just.
Oh, you guys went to the game, the final?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were all excited.
So how was it the last couple days in Thunder Bay, though, not having any hockey? Was it tough? Did you
Yeah.
want to get home? Or you get Nancy?
Yeah.
Well, like, yeah, I think all of us wanted to go home, but like
we wanted to.
we had to watch all the other games, and we just thought to ourselves like we could be here as well. So like it was just kind of tough because like we knew we could be there, but like I don't know, we just ran into scoring trouble and stuff. I think that's the
You
reason.
guys
why.
just stopped getting the bounces, man. Like
Yeah.
cross crease passes were going in for you guys down the stretch.
Yeah.
Shots from the point, tip to the open guy. They were just like squirting through, and they were going down 3-on-2 or something.
But every
like
game
that.
we were in, I mean,
Yeah.
could've won
30
every
shots a game.
Oh, yeah.
When you're putting up 30 shots a game against
Yeah.
the other 5 best teams in Canada,
Yeah.
like I wouldn't be pissed off. I mean, you get pissed off because you lose, but I wouldn't be ashamed. You know?
Oh, not at all.
That's some
No.
good stuff,
Beat the team that won.
especially where you don't even expect. Like that probably wasn't even talked about at the initial parent meeting at the start of the year.
Oh, probably
Probably
not
wasn't
at
even
all.
considered.
No.
You know?
Mm-mm.
Cole Harbour probably talked about it.
Well, I think Cole Harbour, like when we beat them in provincials, Cole Harbour already had their hotels booked.
Wow.
Did you take their hotels?
Yeah, I think so.
That sucks.
Did you hear the Kensington story?
No.
Oh,
So this is.
yeah,
better be-
this
it better
was
be
really
true.
cocky. This was really
this
cocky.
is from our trainer, Mitch Squarey.
Okay.
So after we won, so our room was next to Kensington's the whole
Yeah,
tournament,
yeah.
and then
They
we had
made
to
you
move
switch.
for the last game. So that room was open. So when we moved and we won and we left, then Mitch Squarey forgot his lanyard. I think it was in our old room.
Mm-hmm.
So we went back to our old room and walked in, and he saw all over like the stalls and stuff. They had like shirts that said like 2019 Atlantic champs, Kensington Wild.
Like they had hats
stuff
and
like that,
everything.
hats. I think there's even like stuff in like the middle, like champagne or something.
No.
Yeah,
They were ready.
yeah.
We
They
need to
were
have a
expected to
podcast.
win it. Like
Yeah.
they.
How
They-
stupid can you be?
I don't know.
Why would you ever do that?
At least have them both sets made, you know?
Well,
I think like
I think no. They
No,
they
no,
paid
yeah,
for
no.
them.
yeah. But like, don't put them in the room. Keep them somewhere else separate. Like,
Well, I
don't let
think
the
they had
boys
them in a
see that.
different room so that when they got
Yeah, it
back
was
to
in,
the
like, the room
room,
that
they
we
went
were
in
in.
and presented
Oh,
them, right?
It was in the room that we were.
So the players probably never
Man.
seen them. Thank God. That sucks.
No.
That's
they know now
crazy.
if they're
That's a
watching.
crazy story.
If they,
now.
I bet you they put them out right before that guy scored. That's when it all fell apart for them.
Huh.
And that guy
Yeah.
jumped in the crowd.
And then we
Nope.
scored 10 seconds after.
Literally,
Yeah, we
10
did.
Yeah.
10 seconds
And
after.
then you went down and a
Yeah.
little snipe.
But it goes back to what you guys said earlier. You guys barely made it out of the round robins in all the major tournaments. They did. They went to the finals in every one, didn't they?
Moncton.
Moncton,
Ice Jam?
yeah, Moncton.
Jam
I
they
think
won?
Ice Jam and it was Moncton and
Kensington
Kensington
Yeah.
in the finals. I think.
And then an Atlantic final. You know what I mean?
Huh.
When they're like, they're not even. Well, they're like, well, did we play these guys in the tournaments? Like, no, they never made it through. That's sick. You guys were the unknown.
yeah, I liked it though.
Oh yeah.
my
It
God.
makes it more fun.
Yeah.
Well, that's why you guys were probably able, not the, I don't know, the whole year, but able to be a little bit more loose.
You're playing
Out
with
there.
house money the whole time.
No pressure. No pressure
Yeah.
on us. It's all on them.
That's like, what did they used to say? Fighting a small guy. Because every time I asked somebody to fight, they'd be like, no, like, what's the point?
Yeah.
It's like, fighting a girl, if you lose to it, you lost to a girl, but if you win, you know what I mean? Technically, you should have.
Yeah.
What
So
are you
it's like
talking about?
It's like,
I don't
I'm
know.
saying,
Yeah.
like, these
No,
guys,
bro.
these guys, just move on.
Yeah.
Fighting a girl.
I was talking about my fight against you. Oh, Junior.
I won that fight. Don't listen to him. I got picture footage.
Picture footage, anyways.
Can we talk about next year, or is it too soon?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
We got Ian. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure.
You sure?
You go first.
I'm not too sure what I'm gonna do. But like, I have some offers from like junior teams and stuff like that.
That's exciting. Did those
yeah.
offers come during the Telus Cup and Atlantic run?
One was before. I think 2 of them were before, and then I got a few after. But
Nice.
there's
I
a
like
team out. I don't know if you know in the SJ Flin Flon.
The Bombers?
Yeah,
I like the
Flin
name.
Flon, yeah,
Flin
it's
Flon
like
Bombers.
on the border of Manitoba and Saskatchewan.
That's out there.
Yeah.
Sounds flat.
So
That's far from Clayton Park.
yeah, very far.
But
Yeah.
just a little farther.
So I'm not sure what my plans are right now. I still got to talk to my parents about it and stuff like that. But
Here's a situation right now. Is the way someone put it to me. You're the hot girl at the date right now. You're the hot girl at the dance, and everyone wants to dance with you. Just make sure that you get the best offer before you commit. You know what I mean?
yeah,
That makes sense.
I don't know.
Did
That
you
was
call
worse than
Mitchell a
my
hot
one.
girl?
What's that?
That was worse than mine.
No, it wasn't.
Look how upset he gets.
Did you just call him a hot girl?
Yeah, you're the hot girl at the dance.
Yeah.
You're the hot girl at the dance. Everyone wants to,
You know.
maybe it was told differently to me. Anyways, congratulations, Mitch. You're a
Thank
hell of a
you.
hockey player, hell of a guy. Just don't dance with the first team that wants to dance with you.
Yeah.
Just take your time.
Is it still
Thank
possible
you.
for you to be drafted in junior A? Is that still?
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty. Oh yeah, you're.
I was never drafted like Q or
Getting
junior
drafted
A.
is overrated.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking though, because then you don't really know. Like, yeah, some teams could call you, but if you get drafted by a team, then you have to go to their tryouts, right?
All right, Waddy's feeling left out. Waddy.
Oh, mine's not as exciting.
What?
Mine's a school.
Oh,
That's awesome.
education.
Education.
No,
Great.
trust me. We thought the same. We would agree with you, but once we took that Boston trip this year and went to all those schools, the school's a good option.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just going to Acadia.
Oh,
You gonna
to play hockey.
Nope.
Intramurals.
Maybe
Junior B?
Okay.
Yeah.
Do it. You won't regret it. I
Taking
promise.
engineering.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Isn't Kinger going there too?
Yep.
Cool.
He might be playing junior A though.
Oh,
He's trying to get
So are you drafted to any junior A teams?
to Bridgewater.
you and Dude should talk after the podcast.
Bridgewater's a much different team now than they were when I played.
Aren't they playing in a new rink, Bridgewater?
Yeah, the LCLC.
Yeah, Lunenburg.
That's-
Liquor Commission.
Of course you would think like that.
How
I don't
far?
even know what it is.
How far is Bridgewater from Wolfville? Isn't that where Acadia is? Wolfville.
I
No.
think it's
Or yeah, Acadia's in Wolfville.
an hour maybe.
Okay.
But there's a Valley Junior 18 too.
Oh.
That's a lot of time with engineering.
Junior A is a big commitment too if you're
Yeah.
trying to go to school.
Exactly.
I didn't do it, but I watched a lot of guys
Yeah,
do it.
Like a bunch. Like usually you take like 2 or 3 classes.
Man.
Playing junior A.
You
When-
guys they're at that age, dudes. You guys are at that age where decisions have to be made. Nah,
Yeah.
maybe not, but
I don't know. It's just those are fun decisions, man.
yeah, I
Yeah.
guess so.
You get to choose what you want to do for a bit.
Huh?
Because here's the thing: if you do that, and you don't like it, you can switch it.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
beauty of it, right?
Yeah.
I can't sit here and tell you not to go to school. I'm an idiot.
Yeah, you're a great guy, dudes.
Next one.
All right, we're coming up on an hour here, fellas. What are you guys doing tonight?
I got work tonight. Doing hockey camps.
You practice the wrist shot or snap shot?
I think it's power skating, so practicing the
that
edges.
was,
I
that was
guess.
the worst. Mitch, what are you doing tonight?
I don't know. I think some of the boys are going over to Waddy's later.
Oh yeah, we're having a little fire.
A little bonfire tonight.
Oh, that cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Official invite.
Forgot
We'll be
about
there.
that. Jeez, thanks.
Dudes, what are we doing tonight?
I can't remember.
Want to come for a bonfire?
I was just waiting for the invite.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, I'll come. Sure, yeah.
They caught on eventually, right?
I'll bring the wood.
The you
wood.
guys cook s'mores or what?
I'm not a big s'more guy. I'm a marshmallow guy.
Marshmallow?
What about hot dogs?
Love a hot
Spider
dog.
dogs?
What's a spider dog?
Oh,
You
yeah.
cut them and they.
Wow.
Come on,
Yeah,
man.
of course you know.
This guy grew up smack dab in the middle of the city, boys.
Okay, yeah. I'll have a spider dog.
Prospecting.
So, you're out how far out in Prospect are you?
I live like in Brookside. So
Okay.
do you know where the community center is?
Yeah,
It's kind of
By-
there, but like
by the
in-
store, G's or whatever it is.
Yeah. So right at G's, you'll turn left down Club
Oh,
Road.
that's up where Chad Davis used to live.
My brother's dating a girl from Brookside. He's
Really?
never home. He loves it out there. Just 4 wheels all day.
Too,
Oh, yeah.
man.
Well, it's a great time.
Huh?
Well, you get a little bit of the city, a little bit of the country, you know.
Yeah, you're not too far from the city, but
No, and you're not.
Space.
Yeah, you're not way out in like Dover,
No,
where some
no.
of the people are from.
well, that's a journey.
You gotta have
That's
a truck
like
from there, buddy.
hour-long bus drives in the morning to school.
Can you imagine? That's too much commitment.
Keeps is out there too.
Oh,
He's not-
Keeps is
Keeps is out
Keeps
there?
is past
He's out
Hackett's
like
Cove.
in
Is he?
Hackett's Cove.
Oh,
It's for him to get to Tantalon. It's like 20 minutes.
It's too much commitment for me.
All right, boys. Last minute of the podcast is yours. If you want to thank family, friends, teammates, uncles, aunts, well, it all under
Thank
family.
everybody. I mean,
Yeah.
everybody helped us with this amazing year.
Yeah, thanks to everyone that supported us and tweeted when we were away and stuff like that.
And thanks to you guys for
Yeah.
coming along with us for Atlantics and tell us.
Hey, listen,
It's a
thanks is all to you
video that
guys,
will-
boys.
You're welcome.
Video that we'll never forget.
Exactly.
Anything else, or is that it?
That's
I think
it.
we're Good, yeah.
By the way, not
Alright.
everybody can just go to Waddy's house tonight. So if you didn't get the invite, you can't go.
Yeah, because this is going to be out in the next hour, so people are going to hear.
Yeah, no, sorry guys.
Not everyone.
Sorry, guys.
All right, everyone. Our dude, sorry. Do you want to say anything to anyone?
Oh man, no one listens for me.
All right, everyone listening, appreciate it. Go to all of our social media outlets, like, subscribe, comment, YouTube, Facebook, iTunes, SoundCloud, MySpace, MSN, and did I say them all?
I think so.
All right, we're out, guys. Love you. Peace.
Peace.